too. Knows about the grind. Yeah, bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again.
Said we could both get jobs and we could move to the city, 'cause there's something wrong with how we live, and we could both get on watching the lights.
Welcome to EST Afternoons here on this wonderful Friday. The sun is shining, the sky is blue. Joaquin Gage looks wonderful.
Thank
And
you.
we're coming to you live from the William Huff Studios here in the west side of the city. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, and always a pleasure to have Matthew Wanik on our show. He's a guest and the producer today.
Wow.
How cool is that?
Pretty cool.
We got pretty lucky.
Yeah, we did.
We got pretty lucky. Lots to get to today, Joaquin. Man, the Elks are the walking wounded, man. It's going to be tough for them. McJesus has spoken.
Who?
Connor?
Oh, him.
Yeah, do you know him? Yeah. I like what Reed said on the old stream. He's really committed to being non-committal.
He's always been like that, though.
But he's just do it, man. Like, just sign. Driving everybody crazy. Getting some crazy takes from the national media.
Yeah?
Oh,
Have you heard some?
the old dog compares this situation. He sees it going the way Jonathan Tavares left the Islanders.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd forget that one. Are you?
Well,
He was kind of waiting around and waiting,
he's
hanging around,
hanging around, and then
he decided to go home.
Lonnie says, "Good sandwich, Gager." They can see your Sandy out there on the screen.
Oh, can they see
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I just built that. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
I
busy
feel great.
morning. Not a lot of time
Feel a lot better. So
Good stuff.
to
yeah.
get it to fill the gullet here. So
All right, so we have Matthew Wanik.
it's already messing up over there.
Just imagine me later.
Oh my God! Imagine if I ever did that. I should probably learn how to do this one day, Maddie. But and then that'll be like a EST After Dark episode.
So we're gonna Zach to the future. I had some really fun NFL stuff because Zach's kind of new to the NFL and all that. But
Okay.
we're gonna try with Maddie. I think Maddie's gonna get 100 because he knows everything about the NFL. We'll hear from
Did you watch
McDavid.
the game?
Oh yeah, we'll get to it. Don't worry. And I can confirm, Joaquin did not spit on me when he saw me today.
Yeah, I spit at your feet. Missed you.
We'll hear from Connor McDavid, Matthias Ekholm. Faces of the franchise, courageous moment, which is presented by Alberta Blue Cross. And yeah, let's get to it though quickly. The Edmonton Elks sent out their depth chart, Joaquin. Yesterday we found out Jake Serezna on the 6th game, likely done for the season. Niles Morgan on the 6th game, potentially can return at the end of the season. Tough. Very, very tough. But so the changes, Morganson will draw in at middle linebacker. He's looked good in some spot duty for sure. Tyreek Johnson starts at where Jake Serezna does on the D-line. The new guy, Carter O'Donnell, will dress.
Wow.
He'll back up. And then everything else remains the same. I got some interesting questions for Maddie about the Elks because I think this is the week. I think if BC wins tonight, you got to win tomorrow, right? If they lose, you can still probably give it up and you're still in the fight. But, yeah, the Edmonton Elks definitely limping into this one. Enormous loss. And Jake Serez and Niles Morgan, they're two leaders on this team. And it's going to be tough sledding tomorrow. And Calgary rolls in. Feeling good, feeling hot. That defense is legit. We'll get to some of their stats and the Elk stats and inside the numbers at some point in the show. Joaquin, let's go to the football down south. Cowboys Eagles, pretty good game up until the damn delay.
Yeah, I mean the opening was great. Eagles fans, I loved when the Cowboys came out and just everyone boo. They were a passionate game to start it off. Man.
3 touchdowns.
Yeah. Just it's like, wow, this is great. Kind of But I don't know. I kind of liked the delay a little bit. Gave me a chance to walk the dog. Came back.
You know what it did for me? I started prepping Zack to the future.
It was
like, yes.
It was funny because my wife goes, "How long are NFL games?" I go, "No, there was a
The game is still on. It started at 6.
Oh man, I got to say something. I can't let my wife off the hook here because she. It was amazing what she did, and fully aware of what she was doing. So I have a Breville coffee maker. Right? I got an espresso machine.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's great. But it and it has the self grinders. We put our own beans in, and you grind the beans on the machine and do it. But there's a water reservoir in the back, so sometimes you got to obviously refill the beans or refill the water. I'm doing dishes. I'm watching my wife, and she needs beans. She grabs the beans, and then I see her open up the back reservoir thing, and literally start looking at the beans going into the reservoir. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she goes, "I don't know." And so it was complete, like, utter brain fart. And usually when something like that happens, she manages to blame it on me, but she had no excuse. No excuse there. So I had to dry out the beans. I just said, "Oh, you were just washing the beans? Is that what you're doing?"
Yeah. It's my fault.
It's my fault. Yeah. My fault.
I should have
stopped you.
Rip City Step says Hernan should sing a song every day after a player gets ejected for spitting on someone before a single snap. Okay, so it's like the Seinfeld. There's a second spitter. So they showed Dak after, but I think he was just spitting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like-
it probably. So I've done this in games before where I've spit and I've hit guys, but they didn't know. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, it's not
and they didn't
intentional.
know. Like I hit him in the skate or something because they were skating by.
Yeah.
And I think what Dak was doing is, and it kind of carried and probably landed in between his feet or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
but when you're one of, if not their best defensive player, you haven't even played a snap. You can't do that. Like you spit, like for me, spitting in sports or in any, I guess in life,
it's kind of gross.
That's the worst thing you can do to someone else is spit on them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I understand getting caught up in the moment a little bit,
Sure.
but that's just, you just don't do that.
No.
You
cannot do that, Joaquin.
It's crazy just to do it and especially in the NFL where how many cameras are on the field?
Exactly.
8,000?
Yeah.
Like you're not going to get away with anything.
No.
So to put your team in a hole, and I mean, everyone said that the Cowboys were going to get trounced last night, but
Hey, we didn't say that.
I didn't. What did I say?
No, we said there's no way they're getting blown out.
No, I didn't think
No.
it. I thought it would be a little bit closer.
And if CeeDee Lamb makes 2 catches on the final drive, and he owned it.
know.
He said, "Yeah, I catch those on the regular, and I
Yeah.
let my team down." Like
Do you like
Dak,
Chris Collinsworth?
I do like him.
I hated him as a player.
Yeah.
Because we're at the same. Remember when that 49ers Bengals game?
I don't remember.
You don't remember
No.
that game? Oh my God. He almost beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He was amazing.
He's a good player, man.
Yeah. And just to hear him on the last one, he was going, that's a tough. I don't count that as a drop pass. I know it hit him in the hands.
Because
but
he had to dive for it. Yeah. So I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't mind Dak, man.
Look great.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts, just unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dusty doesn't like him because he's not a good fantasy guy for passing, but he was an amazing.
But he ran in for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, who cares?
And on top of that, I went on the lock shop parlay that Maddie and Huss made, and I won some money.
Really?
Yeah.
Maddie, good job.
So shout out to Huss and Maddie for making Hernan some cash. I
Nice.
sprinkled a little bit. I saw it
Nice.
this morning. I was like, damn straight.
Is Dusty too influenced by Marshall's new fantasy league team? Is that why he's yelling at players now?
Oh, I don't know.
That's going to be fun.
I'm so happy I'm not in fantasy anymore. I can just enjoy the games. Because before you would lose your mind if AJ Brown yesterday.
Oh,
a lot of
nothing, yeah.
one catch.
One catch, yeah.
Pickens,
Who's,
3 catches.
Yeah.
Like it's just crazy. Broad Marchand on the in the inbox. Agreed. Spitting is the worst.
Yeah. Well, licking's fine, I guess.
But overall, good game to start. Like I said, the delay, it like for us old guys, we jumped at the opportunity to do something. But it was an overall good start to the game. I don't think the Cowboys are going to be as bad as many think. Of course, today in the CFL, BC Lions at the Ottawa Red Blacks. It's the first game. Then tomorrow it's a triple header with the Elks closing out the triple header here at home. Of course, the Green and Gold kickoff show with Matthew Wanik and Jay Milne starting at 4 o'clock today from Brazil. LA Chargers, Kansas City Chiefs. That's going to be fun to watch. And Canada's playing Romania in soccer in a friendly right now, Joaquin.
Yeah.
And Canada's up 2-0.
Right now?
Yeah. I think they're playing in Romania too.
Is it on TV?
Yeah. It's on TSN.
How come it's not on their TV?
It's pretty interesting that they're beating Romania in Romania.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Who's a big Romanian footballer?
There's a few that play in Italy.
Is there?
Yeah. Again, I'm not well-versed in Romanian soccer players, but I know there's a few that play in the top league.
That Italian league's terrible. It is, Maddie.
It is not, actually.
It's pretty good.
It's awful to watch.
It's competitive. When was the last time you watched a Serie A game?
When
was the last time?
When I played hockey there.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
There's been more sports since. Things have changed since.
Oh, they have not changed. They've gotten worse. Stop it.
You just said you haven't watched a single match since.
I can't.
But you don't know.
It's like the upper deck is filled with snipers, and they're shooting these guys with rubber bullets.
You haven't watched a match. You can't speak on that.
But that's every game.
Not the Premier League is a little bit better.
Serie A is not like that.
You watch those Italian
You
guys.
were just watching Juventus a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that was a good game. You know why I watched it? Jonathan Davids, the Canadian, is starting for Juventus, one of the biggest clubs in the world, not just
Gager
Italy.
just hates Canada. Apparently.
It was a good game, though. I was entertained.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie.
I try, and then I lose my marbles.
You lose your marbles. Hey, Tube Sock says, afternoon, gang. I think that's the first time he's ever commented on the Nasty Chat.
No.
Between 1 and 3. Oh, yeah.
No, he's been.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, River Korean Box 780-218-9999. Nasty Chat. Slam that thumbs up. Tank, why am I hearing Maddie? Because he's producing our show today. That is
He's
why.
just that loud. Maddie's got a microphone in his office. He can chime in whenever he wants.
Yeah.
You know how great that would actually be? So I don't have to yell it anymore.
Yeah.
I'll have a bypass so no one can turn my fader on or off.
Everyone else's turns off, and you just go.
I just say.
That's crap.
He's like, wrong.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, okay. So I think I got through everything that I needed to there. Maddie, let's tee up the captain of the Edmonton Oilers who's driving fans crazy. I want Joaquin to hear this. I heard this a little bit earlier, but we won't run the whole thing. We'll run about 4 or 5 minutes. But here's Connor McDavid meeting with the media earlier today.
Where is it at? Where's your mind at?
I mean, obviously a couple stories yesterday too. Nothing really to add. I mean, nothing else to say. Taking our time, and that's going to be the answer for at least a little bit here. So we'll see.
Is part of it, Connor, for you just evaluating, this year where the team's at, but also trying to picture what the future looks like?
I mean, when you're trying to plan the next 3, 4, 6, 7, 9 years of your life, you don't just come up with, you don't just dream it up in one day. You take your time, talk it over, think about it some more, talk it over again. It's not something that I take lightly. It's not something that my family takes lightly. As I alluded to yesterday, I put everything I have into this, into my career, just like everybody here. You only get one chance to do it and to do it right, and that leads to taking your time with it. Nothing else to really say.
You mentioned you're very confident with where the team's at. Obviously, back-to-back Stanley Cups. And I think maybe some forget, you really dominated the West, right? This year and last year, in Vegas and Dallas. And just you've seen where your team came from when you started a decade ago. What are you most confident about your group that you can stay in that legit contender spot for a few years?
Mostly just the experience of it all. The core guys are still here. Maybe a couple changes here and there, but the core guys that have made kind of a few runs at it are here and know what it takes and know what that disappointment feels like and know how motivated we are. So that gives me lots of confidence in this season. Beyond that, remains to be seen.
Are you like you're talking about planning out the next decade of your life potentially? So are you more contemplating the length of this deal as opposed to what your cap hit might be?
As I alluded to yesterday, trying to come up with a solution that works for everybody. As I said, I put everything I have into this and deserve to be paid what I feel is fair. With that being said, this is a salary cap, and my only desire is to win. So trying to figure out that balance is tricky.
A shorter term deal though does financially, but for a lot of reasons seems to make sense. We've seen other guys do it. The NHL obviously reduced the length now down to 7 moving forward. Is a shorter term deal, whether it's 2, 3, 4, does that make more sense because it gives you more options?
I said all options are on the table, and that would mean length of term, short term, long term. Yeah, no term. It's all options are on the table as I alluded to, and so that would include a short term deal. Yeah.
Connor, can you describe what your summer was like? Obviously, you played the last game, you take some time to decompress. When did you start maybe thinking about engaging in, thinking about the contract or any of that stuff? Was there a bit of downtime that you needed to have and stuff?
Honestly, it's busy. Summers are busy, as everybody knows. My brother got married, Leo gets married, a little bit of traveling around for all that. So truthfully, not too much time to spend thinking about it. This summer was about celebrating other people, and it was exciting to be a part of those and to see the people I care about, have that special day. So that's what the summer was about.
You mentioned you want this to be a distraction, you want anything to be a distraction because of how important this year is for the team. How does it not be? How do you guys as a team make your situation not a distraction?
If guys can't play hockey because people are talking outside the room, then I said yesterday, it's probably not the line of work for you. So it's a loud market. It's a story, sure, but we've played through coaching changes, GM changes, winning streaks, freezing cold streaks where we can't win a game, and it's just as loud. So it's your guys' job to talk and write stories, and everybody understands that, and it's our job to play hockey. And if we can't do our job because you guys have to do your job, then what are we really doing here? So,
Connor, speaking of playing hockey.
Interesting comments. Some people freaking out on the nasty chat.
I'm freaking out because you shouldn't have put the Soups soccer game on.
Van Owen says
diving all over the place.
Only getting one chance to do it and do it right. That statement concerns me a bit. I get what he's saying. He's planning the next 4 to 8, 9 years of his life walking. He wants to get it right. He wants to make sure got the enough money, the term that works for him and all that. I don't think we should read too much into that. I know a lot of people are making about he goes, well, it can be a short term, long term, no term. I think he's just kind of throwing in all the options in there. I don't think we should read too much into those comments. What about you?
It's two things. It's what's Kaprizov signing for?
Okay.
And or he wants to test the market and make as much as he can. That's it.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, he's
if he wanted to be here, he'd sign.
Yeah.
And it's not.
And it's not like he just started thinking about this week.
No.
No.
And I don't, guys. I know everyone talk. Well, his buddy signed here. No, that has no bearing on it. I doubt it does. When it comes, it's a business. Him and Leon will be friends forever. And if they can play together, fine. But Connor McDavid is. I thought it was leaning more towards him signing, but I don't now.
Because yesterday he did his own private sit downs with TSN's Ryan Rashog and Mark Spector from Sportsnet, and there he alluded to a lot of things, kind of the same things he said today. But he says he's very happy where the team is, and he has all the full trust in management that they're going to contend for years. So I think that's a good sign. He could just be just
blowing smoke.
blowing smoke. But you make a good point. And like, if he wanted to stay, he'd be staying.
He'd have signed by
But
now.
you also brought up a good point in Kirill, the Thrill.
Yeah.
From Minnesota. He could be waiting to see, because according to Minnesota, they're going to break the bank for Kirill.
Yeah, and the Cass said it. He is their Connor McDavid, right? They look at him as the best player in the league, and obviously a little biased. They see him on a daily basis too.
Yeah.
He's a phenomenal player.
I think for me, Joaquin, there's a little bit of doubt coming in, but I still think he's going to end up signing. And like you said, like, he might say, you know what, during the season, I don't want to talk about it. And I'm going to, like, seriously, he might do that. And it's his right to do it.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's where the Oilers got to make a decision.
Well, maybe it's done already. Who knows? I have no clue here yet. But just from what he said, the difference in terms, he hasn't really said we're working on it. You know, he says I'm looking at my options.
Yeah,
that's
my family
and my
comes
families
first.
and all this other stuff. So
Do you know why he's saying that though? Because the Oilers don't have to be involved with that. He has to figure it out himself. He goes to Jeff Jackson, says, "This is what I want." Jeff Jackson goes, "Done."
Exactly.
There's no negotiation that is necessary.
So are you saying that Connor McDavid hasn't done that yet?
I think if I look at one of the comments that he said, that I forgot where he said it. Was that yesterday with Rashad, maybe? I don't know. But he said, looking at what's best for his family, for the team, for
the team, yes.
And what I think he is battling with to a degree right now is how much money does he take and how much does he leave on the table? Does he go long-term? Does he go short-term to benefit him, but also make sure the team could still get that little extra cash to go spend money? And I think you're right. It also, Kirill in Minnesota might be just also waiting for that part there. He gets his money. Connor can't go lower than that because the PA won't want him to go lower than that. So he's kind of being told, maybe like, hey, look, we got to wait till this guy signs too before you sign anything. Yeah. But I think part of this is just trying to figure out, okay, do I want 4 or do I want 7? What is the money that I get from that? And do I want to go for 16 or do I go for the 17? I think that's all he's doing.
I think the term is already settled. I think he knows what that is, whether that's the 8 or the 3 or 4. I think that is done.
See, and I don't think so.
I think
then I would have thought that a while ago, but I think with him saying family and the team and all that, he is trying to figure out which one is the best way, be both years and money. But it's with this team.
But
and the moment,
because
like the one thing you said, well, Kirill, I think that's where the PA might be getting involved, saying, hey, look, he's going to need to get his money. You come in at 16. That makes it tougher for him to get a little bit more money. You go, wait for him to sign. You then take a little bit more. It bumps all of us up.
PA doesn't go into negotiations between teams and individual
You don't
players.
think that there's
No.
anything?
No. Nothing. They would like it. They don't care.
Absolutely.
The
And I
PA
don't think
doesn't care what Connor McDavid signs for. They don't care. In the grand scheme of things, it'll be within $1 million, $1.5 million between him and some other player, right? It's
But
the middle guys. It's the guys that are the average player. The average guy, and we would be looking up 3.6 was the average salary. The PA wants that to go up. That's what they fight for. Because the big dogs are going to get paid, and it doesn't matter. It's those middle of the pack guys.
I still Maddie, I think you're on the side where you're not worried. I'm still kind of on that side. Gager's getting a little more worried here.
I'm not worried. I just don't think I'm leaning more towards he's looking to go somewhere else.
He's short-terming this maybe 2 years.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But the other thing you also said there, Gager, is that he's going to go try to make the most money on the market.
Yeah.
You're not making more money on the market. The others will pay whatever you want. You could get your max deal here in Edmonton.
That's why I have pause now.
But
because they would. I want 17 mil. Well, there you go.
Like, what are you thinking about? Right? If the Oilers can pay him the most, what are you like? What's the problem?
Because he's not focused on that. He's focused on the balancing act of how much money to take, how much money to leave on the table, and what term he wants to leave with this.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I did like his remarks on the distraction. He goes, hey, you guys have to write about it if we can't handle the stories. Like, if the players can't handle, what are we even doing? So
It doesn't bother the players,
No.
I don't think. What do they care?
That's why, and I think he touched on it, and I think it was spot on what he said. Hey, Edmonton Sports Talk is presented by Play Alberta. All you got to do is deposit $50 to get a $50 free bet using promo codes EST Sports or YEG50. Hit us up on the River Korean box, 780-218-9999. Nasty chat and slam that thumbs up. Coming up next, we'll continue the McDavid talk, but we are going to talk a lot about the Elks with Matthew Wanik, of course, from the Hangout and the Green and Gold Kickoff Show. That's all coming up here on EST Afternoons.
BC Lions, Ottawa Red Blacks open up Week 14 in the CFL. Both teams coming off a bye week. As for the Elks, they take on the Stampeders in the Labor Day rematch tomorrow. Green and Gold kickoff show will get going at 4 o'clock right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Dalton Schoen has been confirmed as out for the season after undergoing knee surgery. Bombers getting set to battle the Riders in Winnipeg tomorrow, while the Owls and Ticats will meet in the first game of a tripleheader on Saturday. NFL action in Brazil has the LA Chargers battling the Kansas City Chiefs, and over at the U.S. Open, Felix Auger-Aliassime will hit the court later tonight as he'll go up against number 1 ranked Jannik Sinner in semifinal action. In the earlier semi, it is underway. Djokovic and Alcaraz are on the court in the first set. Blue Jays Yankees open up a 3-game series with the Jays up 3 games on New York for top spot in the AL's East. And footy action from Romania, friendly between Romania and our Canadian men's national team. Currently in the second half, Canada leads 2-0. Coming up next, we roll on with EST Afternoons with Hernan Salas and Joaquin Gage. I'm Matthew Wanik. You're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Mike Garafolo is going to be our NFL insider Fridays at 7:45 this year.
I don't remember a game, especially with the Cowboys, the ball was in the air off deflections or defensive player or whatnot that had the chance to be picked off as many times as it did, and the Eagles didn't pick it off. And I do think the Eagles made some adjustments. Losing Jalen Carter when you least expect it, you're going to have to make some. So I think defensively they did make some adjustments, and they got better as the game went along.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
Back to school? Really?
Yay! Really? As things settle back into a routine in your home, you may need extra space. Sentinel Storage is here to help with a store near you. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca.
Lobsterfest is back at the Canadian Brewhouse, Saturday, October 4th at 6 p.m. A pound and a half of fresh Atlantic lobster with all the fixins for just $49.99. Pair it with a stein of Alexander Keith's. Details at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
The leaves are turning, and just like golf season, time is running out to get in on Play Alberta's biggest offer ever. For a limited time only, new players can get up to a $1,000 casino bonus when they sign up. There's never been a better time to join the fun. Visit playalberta.ca today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. Remember, if you gamble, please use your game sense.
We're back here, EST Afternoons on Edmonton Sports Talk. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Matthew Wanik. The afternoon inbox presented by the River Cruise Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the entire menu is 50% off. It runs from 2 to 5 p.m. Available 7 days a week. Hey, slam that thumbs up. Hit us up on the Nasty Chat. And text us 780-218-9999. Smitty the Welder says, so you guys don't think the rest of the players aren't concerned about losing the best player in the league? These guys are human too. Joaquin, I mean, you played pro.
Yeah.
But they're worried about their...
But, yeah, we kind of... I went through it with Doug Waite and Bill Guerin, right?
Yeah.
They were in their contract years, and we did not... We didn't want to lose them, but there was nothing we could... It's so far out of your control, and half of the guys were just... you're focused on your own thing. You're trying to do the best you can. And you're looking at, look, I might have to step up here. We want to win. And
Leon, I don't think Leon's going to be affected because he doesn't know what Connor's going to do, right? Leon's going to continue to play the way he plays, and
he's going to continue to be one of the best players in the NHL, right? That's all you can do.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong. Do some players... Is it maybe in the back of their mind and they're like, it would suck if he left? Of course. Yeah.
But I might get more ice time.
All right. Let's bring in our first guest. He's not only our guest, he's the producer today, Matthew Wanik from the Green and Gold Kickoff Show. Matthew, let's talk some CFL here. Elk Stamp, Labor Day rematch tomorrow, 5 p.m., Commonwealth Stadium. Very unfortunate news. Niles Morgan, their starting middle linebacker, one of their best defensive linemen, if not their best, Jake Serezna, both land on the 6th game. With these two losses, tough task tomorrow. It was going to be a tough one anyway, Matthew, but I think this just made it a lot tougher for the Elks to pick up that win tomorrow.
Yeah, that Calgary Stampeders offense is really good, and now you have to go up and the good news is, you do have DeBlanco, who has stepped up. He's looked nice.
Yeah.
Secondary stepped up rather well, but the D line is just largely decimated. You're now out in the linebacking core. You're expecting that VA and Dedrick Mills, they're going to have their way with this Elks defense. Yeah. So, but this now comes down to the offense, and it's Cody Fajardo is taking over. I know that there's still no Steven Dunbar, but there's still Justin Rankin. There's still this team and the offense hasn't been as decimated as defensively. So this game's going to hinge on them. They're going to have to avoid those mistakes, and they're going to have to put up points because this is a team that, the first part of the season when Trey Ford was the starting quarterback, the defense was giving up 34 points per game. They have settled in. They've brought it down, but now as an offense, okay, you got to go put up points. That's going to be your task. You want to go win some football games. You better be able to score over 30 points because the defense isn't going to be able to. We're not expecting them to be able to hold them. So we'll see what this Elks offense fully is made of. If they're going to be capable of being able to go score those points that this team wasn't able to do through the first 5 weeks of the season, largely.
So, how do the Elks win this game? On a great performance by Fajardo?
It's right off the bat. It comes down to this offense needs to step up. This offense needs to go, put up the points. You still have Gittins Jr. is there. You still have Julian Grant. Really, when you look at this offense, you're really out Steven Dunbar. That's the biggest loss. I guess you could throw Zach Mathis into this, but that's it. The offense is healthy. This offense has been praised for a number of weeks now. You've got to now go score points. Now, that's not an easy task because you're going against the Calgary Stampeders defense. But that's going to be the one thing. And two, football is played in 3 facets. Offense, defense, special teams. You need to win 2 out of those 3. If the Elks want to go win this, they need to be better special teams-wise where they're not giving up that punt return touchdown. They need to be better where they're not missing field goals. But they also, I think if we're talking about an Elks victory, offense is showing up, but it's not a defensive touchdown. This is strictly the special teams need to either put the offense, right in the red zone or scoring a touchdown. The special teams part of this is going to be huge. Javon Leake's going to need a little bit of a game tomorrow from a special teams perspective. If we're talking about this being a close football game and maybe the Edmonton Elks finding a way to get this victory.
And no missed field goals. I mean, you can't let
mistake-
up on
not within
no,
50.
There's no mistake. Like
I'll say not within 50. I'm always okay with a missed kick over 50.
mistakes are going to happen, but you have to.
Yeah.
They definitely have to be at a minimum, and scoring when you need to.
Well, that's the thing. Like, people want to say that on Monday, well, Edmonton was in it in that first half. If it wasn't for the mistakes, they would have been up or tied at going to half. Well, okay, as an offense, you need to have grown from that, and you need to go show that. And there's no, woe is me, the defense is injured. Go find a way to get the points and win this football game. The Edmonton Elks on Monday led time of possession against the Calgary Stampeders.
They did. And let's be fair,
So-
guys. Like the Stamps on Monday, their offense didn't look great. They looked okay. They were good, but they only scored 21 points.
Yep.
Right? So there's something to be said about that. Matthew, if I were to ask you with this Edmonton Elks group, I mean, there was so much hype in the offseason, the new president, new general manager, new coaching staff. They signed a ton of players. They won the offseason, right, in terms of transactions. But for you, and I'll ask you too, Joaquin, which position group has been the most disappointing for you when it comes to the green and gold?
It's not even close. It's defensive line.
Yeah.
Offensive line is second, but defensive line, the thing that I praised, like why I praised Ed's offseason was I don't like winning for agency, but it looked like they targeted the right areas. And D-line needed an improvement. And the best defensive line in the Canadian Football League last year was the Toronto Argonauts.
Yeah.
And what did they do is they went and they signed Robbie Smith, they signed Jake Sresna, they signed Jared Brinkman, and they brought in Dimitri Maxey, who is the defensive line coach. And while this whole team was supposed to get, take their time to learn and grow and build as units, that was a group that you're looking at like they're going to be good to go right from the start, though, because they know each other. They know what their D-line coach is going to want of them. They're going to go produce. And while there have been injuries, Robbie Smith has missed some time. Brinkman missed a little bit of time. Seresna's now gone down. But when all those guys have been in, they haven't been what we thought they were going to be. Jake Sresna has not been one of the top defensive linemen in the Canadian Football League when he's been healthy this season.
No, he
That's
hasn't.
just the reality.
But has he been healthy at all this season?
He has been.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, he
But
had that first injury, then
when
he's
did he
come
get
back
hurt?
from
When
the
did he
injury.
get
But he's been the best of the group.
He's been the best of the group,
Yeah.
but he hasn't been
Jake
the
Sresna.
beast
Yeah.
that he was supposed to. Robbie Smith has not lived up to the idea of being the most highest paid non-quarterback or wide receiver in the Canadian Football League.
Brinkman's had what, 2 good games?
Yeah, and now Noah Curtis did get hurt, but still the other guys were there.
Yeah.
And this D-line hasn't done enough. They haven't got enough pressure, and that's where the defense I thought this year was going to get off to a great start to allow this team to grow with all parts to it. That secondary growing and that linebacking core, well, not really growing because you had Nick Anderson and Niles Morgan there, but with whoever was going to be next to them, growing with those two guys. They needed to be there to start the year, and they weren't. And they really haven't gotten there to that level that you're expecting at any point this year. Now, that one I could go a little bit more for injury. And it's O-line, because O-line has not been good enough this year. They've taken a step back from last year. The O-line was a huge surprise last year, and they were one of the best units in the CFL last year. And this year, they kept 3/5 of them, 60% are there.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been good enough. And the key parts, they kept the center and they kept the tackles. Those are the most important parts of that.
Yeah.
And it hasn't worked as well. So the fact that those are the top two as well, that's difficult because football's won at the trenches.
Sorry, go ahead, Gage.
What? Just so if I look at Trey Ford, what was the biggest reason why he couldn't have success? Was it the offensive line?
No, I think actually
was it the defense, not just having to put the pressure on and not being able to stop the other team so he could kind of get into a rhythm that way?
Yeah, it's more the second one because, and it's not, I know some people will point out, like, well, the defense, they're tired when he's going. That wasn't the case.
Yeah.
If you go look at when the Elks gave up the points and long drives, they were at the start of halves when they should be rested. The old line, actually, Trey would be better suited for to a degree over Cody because he can scramble, he can run.
Yeah.
No, the fault.
He's not bad at it.
No, but he's not Trey. Like Cody is better than most. Trey's on another level. So that's where, like, if you have a bad O-line, well, I'm not going to use that fully as a hamper towards Trey because it's like, well, you can go scramble, you can go move. I actually think the biggest hamper of why Trey didn't get going was that I don't think the offensive coordinator built it. He built an offensive system for Cody, for a veteran quarterback, for a quarterback that's not going to always just go run and built one for a pocket quarterback. And that's not who Trey is. Trey is a scrambling quarterback, and they should have built an offense around him where he could be
More
mobile.
movement.
And it's not like some design quarterback runs. Should have added those in there. It's just also rolling him out and things like that. And they didn't do that. They wanted him to be in the pocket, and that's not who Trey is, and he's not there yet. And maybe one day he could have been there, but they didn't try to go through that, and then all of a sudden the record starts getting away from them, and they shift to Cody. And Cody was always going to be the better quarterback, but they didn't build that offense. And I'm sure many people have heard me say this one. But when they lost to BC in that blowout here in Edmonton, you watch Jay on right after that. Paul LaPolice was on, and he's a longtime OC in this league who's had very much success. And he says, I don't know why they're not running Trey. I don't know why we haven't seen a QB-designed run with Trey this season. Like, so that's not even just me, being a fan of Trey. Like, an OC in this league who's had a lot of success is going, well, why weren't you ever doing that?
Why aren't you using his biggest strength?
Why not build that offense around his biggest strengths? And I will point back to he's not Lamar Jackson in terms of his absolute height. He's not an NFLer.
Yeah.
But the Ravens built an offense around Lamar Jackson's running and slowly allowed him to develop into the type of passer he is today, where they still have the running, but they built an entire offense around Lamar Jackson, which was not a standard NFL offense, which was not an offense anyone else was running.
Yeah.
But then we've got this guy, let's try to develop him. And at the time, Lamar Jackson, a lot of teams wanted to make him a wide receiver. And they found a way to make success down there. That has never actually happened here in Edmonton. Like, look, he missed out on his chance at times to be a starter this year. Like, he didn't step up in some games. But in the end, I don't think anyone actually took the chance on him to build an offense around him.
But is this an offensive coordinator trying to mold Trey into being an all-around quarterback then, with more pocket focused? Or?
It's you want him to be a pocket quarterback, and also coaches are too scared, I think, at times to want to go out because this team needs to win today. This team needs to be successful today. So they want to build an offense that, well, okay, if Trey doesn't work, well, now you have to build a brand new offense. I understand that fear there because not anyone could then just step in and take over because not everyone's Trey. So if you build a standard offense, again, more for Cody comes in, he takes over, he's going to have success. And he has had that success. But
it could also be Trey saying, I want to be a pocket.
Sure, it might be.
Yeah.
Well, and if that's the case, he's completely misreading his abilities at the moment. But like, again, so it's to me like you're trying to have the success with Cody now, which will give you success for maybe 3 years, as opposed to not maybe going about it to try to truly develop Trey with the right system. Like I said, like you saw with Lamar, where he could be your quarterback for 10 years. But at the same time, the risk of trying to develop Trey is he may never develop into that quarterback, actually. Yeah. He may, and you're always going to be looking for that quarterback. Whereas Cody, the risk is, well, he's always going to be a solid quarterback. Like the height of Cody, I think, long term for over 10 years, because he won't be here for 10 years, is a lot lower than Trey's.
Yeah.
But his bottom end is much higher than Trey's. Trey's bottom is a lot lower. And that's the thing that as coaching staffs, you have to debate whether you want to go with it. And clearly this coaching staff didn't want to take that risk.
It's kind of like me where, Mac T wanted a more butterfly goaltender, but I was all pad stacks and kick saves, baby.
Damn straight, baby. Hey, portions of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brewhouse. Fired Up Fridays are here. Prime rib all day from $20.99. Tankards of Coors for $9.99, and killer deals on White Claw and Ole, only at the Canadian Brewhouse. I have one. We have to get to a break, but I have one more question for both of you regarding the Elks. We'll get to it at some point here from up until 3. But coming up next, we add Zack to the feature. I might have to change a few things because it was going to be a real fun one.
Let me do it.
Because Zach's kind of new to the NFL. Maddie's an NFL savant.
Let me do it.
Oh, yeah.
We're still going to go with it.
Let me do it.
All right, so that's coming up next year on EST Afternoon. Slam that thumbs up for us. Hit us up, Nasty Chat, River Korean Box. We're back after the break.
Who scored? BC Lions, Ottawa Redblacks open up Week 14 in the CFL. Both teams coming off a bye. The Edmonton Elks take on the Calgary Stampeders in the Labor Day rematch tomorrow night at Play Alberta Field at Commonwealth Stadium. Green and Gold kickoff show gets going at 4 o'clock tomorrow on EST. Dalton Schoen has been confirmed as out for this season after undergoing knee surgery. Bombers get set to battle the Riders tomorrow, while the first of a triple header tomorrow will see the Als meet the Ticats. NFL action in Brazil as the LA Chargers battling the Kansas City Chiefs later tonight. U.S. Open action. Canadian Felix Auger-Aliassime. He's going to take to the court against Yannick Sinner, who's number 1 ranked later tonight in the first semifinal. Alcaraz has a 3-1 lead over Djokovic in the first set. Blue Jays Yankees open up a 3-game series. Jays are 3 games up on New York for top spot in the American League East. And footy action from Romania. Friendly between the Canadian men's national team and Romania. Canada is up 3-0. That one in the 82nd minute. Coming up next, Zach to the future, but with me answering the questions for Zach. I'm Matthew Wanik. You're up to date.
The EST Hangout.
How big is the fitting?
Fittings are huge. It's because if Cody played my clubs, he wouldn't hit the driver. You'd probably lose 40 yards on his driver because his shaft bends the way it's supposed to because Cody has like a nice swing where I get mine to the top and then I just rip at it as hard as I can. So if my shaft is getting loose, who knows where my club head is going to go, where Cody needs to crack the whip.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Looking for a smart alternative to heating and cooling your home? Hi, Dennis from Weiss Johnson, your cold climate heat pump specialists. We'll explain how Trane heat pumps offer a reliable, cost-effective heating and cooling solution. Order your Trane heat pump now and take advantage of the Canada Greener Homes Loan Initiative. Trane, it's hard to stop a Trane. From the most experienced HVAC company around, family owned and operated for nearly 50 years. Visit weiss-johnson.com.
World-renowned top psychic medium and the star of Meet the Frasers, Matt Fraser comes to River Cree Resort and Casino on September 12th and 13th for a couple of special live shows. Join Matt for 2 nights of healing, hope, and laughter. Matt has become a trusted figure for people seeking closure, guidance, and connection with their loved ones. Don't miss Matt Fraser live at River Cree Resort and Casino September 12th and 13th. Both shows are 18+. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Matthew Wanik with you here. Talked a lot about the Connor McDavid presser today. How you feeling, Edmonton? Are you feeling a little nervous? Or are you like, nah, no worries in the world. He'll be here for a long time. How about the Elks? How are you feeling about that game? Lots of injuries for the green and gold heading into that one. So it should be a fun one. And then, of course, tonight, BC takes on the Red Blacks. You need a Red Blacks win if you're an Elks fan there. We're going to get to Zach to the future with pinch hitter Matthew Wanik. Just want to test my board, Matthew. Oh. No. Oh, hold on. No. Hold on. We do this every time. Yeah, it's not working. Damn it. Hold on.
Can I come over there quickly?
No. I just got to reset it. It usually does this. So just give me a sec. If not, you can come over and help me like you usually do with these things. Oh, boy. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah, it should be. Let's see here. What am I doing wrong? This is frustrating. Do I have the right one? Oh, yeah. Am I connected? So I'm connected here.
Canada up 3-0 against Romania. Very
there we
interesting.
go.
Very interesting. Yes. Sometimes we just got to plug. Just got to plug things in.
things in.
Did you try turning it off and on? It's amazing.
How if you plug something in, I don't know why it's unplugged, but when you plug something in, it might work.
Yeah, we're gonna delete that from the files. Just get to it. Okay, so with our buddy Zack, we were gonna do like NFL nicknames, and he would have to do like multiple choice. We were gonna have a lot of fun with that. We do have some themes as well. So Joaquin, maybe we'll just go through maybe this list right here, and you can see it on my computer, and we'll test his knowledge on NFL nicknames. Is that cool?
Sure.
We'll do like 5, 6.
I'm nervous, actually.
Are you?
Yeah.
Joe Namath. What was his nickname?
Oh.
You can see here again.
Oh, I have to say what their nickname was?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now that
Did you know it before?
I thought I knew.
I don't think I know this one.
Yeah,
We played with the Jets, right? So think that.
Yeah, so it's. Oh, I should put my camera up quickly.
I'm trying to give you a hint here.
Yeah, no, this is right off the bat.
Start
I don't have this one.
spreading the news.
That's a good one.
If you can make it there, you can make
Broadway
it.
Joe?
Hey! Well, hold on.
All right. Oh, wait.
Hey!
Nicely done, Maddie.
Okay, we'll give you an easy one. Jerome Bettis.
The bus. Yeah, okay, don't. That's a long time for the bus. I was a little worried there.
Okay.
Didn't like the bus.
Let's go with
just as a Ravens fan, he would go
Joe
Ravens.
Montana.
Joe Montana had a nickname.
Sure did. You know it?
No, I don't.
It's right here. Look.
I don't want to.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to guess too.
I'm trying to guess.
Joe Montana. I read a full book on Joe Montana once.
I don't know what this is.
So he plays for the 49ers. He wouldn't have got it when he was at KC. He did go to Notre Dame, if I'm not mistaken. Was he Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Pretty sure he was Notre Dame. He was perfect in the Super Bowls. The Golden Boy?
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Thought maybe with the
Final
Golden
answer?
Bridge.
You guys got to give me a final answer.
That's my final answer.
His nickname was Joe Cool.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Joe
Who called
Cool.
him that?
Everybody.
Really?
Cordell Stewart.
Cordell Stewart.
From the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I know where he was. He had a nickname that people remembered.
He had a wicked nickname.
I have no.
Like, so you were going to give Koob multiple choice, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
good.
Yeah. No, I've added more. I only had 3 for him.
Yeah, also, so now he's making it tough for me. I want to answer the Koob ones. Cordell Stewart.
I have no clue.
Is there any hints I can get on something like this?
If you
Because it's
think
Pittsburgh Bridges, black and yellow.
but it was more about his ability because he could play
He was a
receiver and
runner.
quarterback. Yes.
Mr. Versatility. Final answer. He could play quarterback, running back, or whatever.
Max Bezuzu has it on the nasty.
Slash. Oh.
Never heard it once.
Yeah.
Cordell
Who said
Stewart.
that? No one called him Slash.
Yeah, man. That was his nickname. Okay, Walter Payton.
Wait, before I get to Walter.
I know.
Slash. He played for Call of. His name was nicknamed Slash.
Okay.
Yeah, but when did he stop playing? Stopped playing in like 05. But 02, I was pretty young.
There's only
still
one
for that.
Slash. And it was the guitarist for
Guns N' Roses. Great solo album he had.
Walter Payton.
I know it. I'm going to see.
I don't know that one.
Really?
You don't know Walter Payton?
Not
Maddie?
off the top of my head.
Wait,
I don't know their nicknames as much.
Wait. You have to know this.
You have to know that. This is like.
This is like everybody knows.
People
it.
don't even say his name on the broadcast. They say his nickname. And there's the award every year. They
The
say
Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
Yeah.
The Man of the Year Award? His nickname was Man of the Year?
They didn't call him Man of the Year.
I know when I hear it, I'll probably kick myself.
Oh, you will.
But I don't know my
You
nicknames.
get a wild card, so Gager can give
What's
it
a
to you.
wild card?
Like you can ask someone for help.
Sure, I'll take Gager for help.
The answer is Sweetness.
Sweetness. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Final answer. Sweetness.
That one's going to come to bite Maddie back. He didn't know that one. Okay, last one.
It's nicknames.
Last one for...
I know who these guys played for. I know a lot of these other things, but nicknames. Like, I'm supposed to know nicknames.
Last one. Reggie White.
Preacher?
That's not bad. No.
No?
No. Close.
I just know. So, Eagle, Packer. He's an Eagle. He's a Packer in our game.
Packer, yeah.
In Tecmo, he's a Packer. But then he went to the Eagles.
And he's so good in Tecmo. Oh.
I don't like playing with him in Tecmo.
Because he's on the line, though, right?
Just not as...
Well, hold on. Rip City Step says, this is like finding out Jim Brown played for the Browns. I'm starting to think Maddie has never watched football.
It's nicknames. We're dealing with nicknames. I could go through a lot of other things when it comes to these players, but nicknames, I don't care about nicknames.
Is that the best nickname in football? Sweetness?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Who
Reggie
am I
White.
on? Reggie White. I feel like I know this one.
You
but
should
it's
know
on,
this.
These are all on the tip of my tongue. And
What's the name? We have you haven't mentioned Reggie White in a long time.
why we've mentioned him quite a bit.
Have you?
Well, in
I guess he
Tecmo.
plays in
And he's on my team. But I never call him by a nickname.
No one has it on the Nasty Chat.
Will
either,
now.
Or on the inbox.
Do I get any more other lifelines?
Killer?
No.
No.
Reggie
Drag
White.
Reed's old bones in here.
I'm not allowed, apparently. I've used it on you.
Yeah, but it's
okay, Reggie White. Is there any hint I can grab?
Give us a hint.
It's 3.
Oh.
3 words.
Thanks.
That makes it worse.
And one of them is defense.
Well, I saw the answer in the Nasty Chat, so I'm out.
Yeah.
Sultan of Defense?
Well, he got it wrong. You can't cheat now.
No, I'm saying I'm out. I'm out. I went to.
I don't know what it
I
is.
was Minister
Okay.
of Defense.
Minister.
I don't know my
Minister.
nicknames.
That makes sense because he's. I was close. Why did you tell me I was close?
I don't know my nicknames. Fair enough. If I had multiple choice, I would have crushed it. I was supposed to answer all the Koob ones.
Okay, but you got 4 out of 6, which is not bad. Now we're going to get into this. I got 4 theme music for the NFL. You got to guess the network.
Okay.
Maddie's
so you
good
got
at
4
this.
of them?
Yeah. Here's your first one.
CBS.
You got it. Here's your second one.
NBC.
Look at this guy. He's just rolling through them. Hold on.
Pretty good for a guy that doesn't subscribe to cable.
Here's your other one.
NFL Network.
What?
No, it's Fox. This is Fox.
Oh,
I always get those ones confused.
And your
Fox,
last,
actually, Fox has 2.
Do they?
Fox has 2.
Yeah.
That they went through.
Your last one.
Well, it's ABC is Monday Night Football. I'm just going to go with Monday Night Football.
ABC, ESPN, Monday Night Football.
Sunday
Would
Night
you have
Football
had
is
those?
the best one.
Yeah.
I think I would have.
Which one?
Sunday Night Football is the best one.
No, I like that one.
Yeah, I like
There's-
that one. Is that ABC's though?
It's ABC, ESPN. Now it's Monday Night Football.
But
Or has it always been Monday?
do they? The NFL gives them the rights for Monday nights, right? That rhymes.
No, I'm just trying to remember how this all played out.
Because do different networks get Monday nights sometimes? Or is
Well,
it
I
always
thought it
been-
was ABC had it, and then it went to ESPN. But ABC is ESPN.
Okay, one more. You went
Okay.
4 for 4, which is really good. Here is your movie clip.
Oh, there's a movie clip.
Yes, sir.
In every aspect of the game, you drop a pass, you run a mile.
Remember the Titans.
You miss a
But I
blocking
was supposed
assignment,
to
you run a
answer
mile. You fumble the
I knew
football,
exactly what this one
and
was,
I will
though.
take my foot off in your
Denzel,
John
jeez.
Brown
Give us
hind
another one.
parts, and then you will run a mile. Perfection.
Sorry,
Let's go to
I
work.
shouldn't have-
Well, this was for Koob, though. It wasn't for you guys.
I knew that
Koob
one.
wouldn't
I
have
knew
got
that one.
that.
I would have got that one. Do you want to know something about the NFL musics? Prime did a great job with their NFL team.
Did they?
When they came out with it, you never know. It worked. It went like the Prime one is solid.
Huh.
They did an excellent job. They had a full orchestra recorded and stuff. It's great.
Really?
Maddie, you did. You got 9 out of 11.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Who has nicknames around here? Like,
well, someone's chirping us saying, how do you do nicknames and not do the refrigerator? The reason I didn't pick it because we already used that one with Coop. And you know who the refrigerator is, right?
Mm-hmm. He was on the line with the Bears.
Yes.
and he took away Sweetness's only rushing TD in the Super Bowl. That was brutal.
Yeah.
Ditka. Loser.
What was Ditka's nickname?
The Bears.
I always love saying, da Bears. I don't know Ditka's nickname. I'm not good at nicknames. I thought we've made this clear.
You should have known Sweetness. That's an
Cool.
epic fail.
And I'm okay with that. I've watched enough football to know that I know my football. I don't know my nicknames. I'm from Edmonton, where all the nicknames are Halsies and Ebbs.
Yes, the hockey.
Yeah.
Horks.
Yeah. Like, but around here, so who's like, you're Nanzo.
Yeah.
That's-
Doesn't really mean anything.
Maddie.
Maddie.
You're Matt.
Or Marty.
So well done. I'm Marty.
I
Marty's
got
the
a
one
hockey
that
nickname.
if you are, like, very few people call me that one, but that's probably the one I like the best.
You're Gager, Walk,
Yeah, I guess I got Walk.
Coob, YouTube.
You know
Trev.
what's funny that you guys call me Walk? Because not many people do. There's a very select people that do that. Only my close friends.
Just because we're close friends.
Well,
I like Dusty being called Nelly. Or
so does he.
Mark Majot being called Maj because Majot and Maj just make sense.
Well, the young guys are the only ones that get real nicknames, right? I guess Tommy. I have nicknames for Tommy.
Max Bezzuza says Hernan the living room Salas. I don't get that. Why? Explain yourself. Okay. You know who Primetime is, man?
Deion Sanders. He was.
What was Michael Irvin's
He
name?
was a Raven, so of course I remember that part.
Michael Irvin had a
Even though
nickname.
Stewart was too.
Pablo Escobar.
Wow. Wow, Gage.
I just watched the doc.
Just
Whatever.
wow.
Call me Pablo.
I
What
mean,
was Pablo Escobar's nickname?
El Jefe, El Padrino. Sorry, guys.
He got it right, so he gave it to himself.
Gave himself a ding.
Look at me go, everyone.
I thought it was something else. What'd they call him?
He's Max Bezzuza says, doesn't Salas mean living room in Spanish? No, Salas. Salas. No,
What's
like
living room in Spanish?
well, I don't even.
Living room.
Living room in Spanish.
Because sala is more like a
Okay,
conference room.
Hold up, I got it here. Let's see if I can get this.
Sala de estar.
Sala de estar. That's not my last name, Max Bezzuzu. Best nickname ever in sports. The Elks have had some good ones. The Giz.
What's the
That's
best?
the only one I can think
That's
about.
a good one. What's the best nickname in sports?
What was Swerve?
Swerve and Mervin.
Magic.
Who's Magic?
Irving Magic Johnson.
No, I was talking CFL Elks.
I thought you said best in set. You said in sports.
In sports.
And then
you
I
said,
changed it to the Elks.
Well, then you said they have good ones, but then I
The
went
great
to Irvin.
one's good. Pretty good.
The great one. What would be the best nickname ever in sports?
780-218-9999. Text in to the River Cree inbox. What is the best nickname in sports?
And the nasty
Sweetness. This guy running back in Elford Payton had it. It was awesome.
It's a great question.
I like how your own question. You're like, it's such a great question.
It is a great question. I can't even.
I
think
asked
of one
such a
right now.
great question there. Look at me go.
Give yourself a ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Hey, the afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their kitchen restaurant Sundays and Mondays. It's 50% off the entire menu. It runs from 5 p.m. until close. That does it for hour one. Hour two, we got Faces of the Franchise, Courageous Moment, and of course, we'll continue to talk best nicknames in sports, McDavid, and we will hear from Matthias Ekholm as well later in the second hour. Keep slamming that thumbs up for us. We're back here on EST Afternoons after the break.
The Lock Shop.
I'm going to go Miami Dolphins +1 on the road this week. Tyreek Hill, I saw a report this morning, Tyreek Hill trending towards playing. And not that I necessarily love H.M., but he's trending towards playing as well. So you're getting a healthy Dolphins offense going into week 1, which, let's be honest, how often have we said that about this team, right? And usually when they're healthy, it's a pretty good offense.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Get ready for pure adrenaline at Buck's Auto Parts Annihilation Night, Saturday, September 13th at Brad Torque Raceway. Witness an action-packed evening filled with crashing, smashing, and jaw-dropping stunts. From heart-pounding collision to cars dropped from towering cranes and a jet car burn. Celebrate an evening of outrageous entertainment at Buck's Auto Parts Annihilation Night, Saturday, September 13th at Brad Torque Raceway. Just west of Highway 2 and Highway 19 at the Edmonton International Airport. Tickets and info online at radraceway.com.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
You know Dawn. Everyone knows Dawn. Dawn from
Frontier Cartage. That's right, it's me, Dawn from Frontier Cartage, where we're setting the standard for cartage service in Edmonton and beyond, offering city cartage, Alberta Highway, short haul deck, and more. My team and I are bringing our years of industry experience and expertise to every mile.
Join Dawn and her boys in a new chapter in transportation excellence, dedicated to exceptional service. Call Dawn at Frontier Cartage, 587-222-5826.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
BC Lions, Ottawa Red Blacks will open up Week 14 in the Canadian Football League. Both teams coming off a bye. As for the Edmonton Elks, they battle the Calgary Stampeders in the Labor Day rematch tomorrow down at Commonwealth Stadium. Green and Gold kickoff show gets going at 4 o'clock tomorrow with myself and Jay Mill. Dalton Schoen has been confirmed as out for the season after undergoing knee surgery. The Bombers will take on the Riders tomorrow out in Winnipeg, while the first of a triple header in the CFL on Saturday will have the Owls meeting the Ticats. NFL action in Brazil as the LA Chargers battling the Kansas City Chiefs. Canadian Felix Auger-Aliassime will hit the court later tonight as he'll go up against number 1 ranked Jannik Sinner in semifinal action at the U.S. Open. In the early semifinal, Alcaraz has won the first set 6-4. Blue Jays, Yankees, they'll open up a 3-game series with the Jays 3 games up on New York for top spot in the AL East. That series gets going out in New York. And footy action from Romania, friendly between the Canadian men's national team and Romania. It is final. Canada winning 3-0 with goals from David Ahmed and Singer. I am Matt Wanik. You're up to date. Coming up next, it's the second hour of EST Afternoons with Hernan and Gager.
Hour 2 here on EST Afternoons. Thank you for listening and watching us, giving us those thumbs up and chiming in on the River Cree inbox, 780-218-9999, and on the NAS chats. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Matthew Wanik. We're live from the William Huff Studios. Reminder, 3 to 6, Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne. Take you right into the weekend. And then tomorrow at 4 p.m., Matthew Wanik, Jay Milne for the Green and Gold kickoff show. So Edmonton Sports Talk has you covered. Coming up in this hour, faces of the franchise. We're down, I think, through 5 or 4 teams' courageous moment. We'll hear from Matthias Ekholm, and we continue to talk about nicknames. Guys, I found a list that gives us the top 10 best nicknames in sports. I'll give you the top 10, and I want to get your thoughts. Number one.
Is Mike Tyson in there?
Not in the top 10.
Oh, really? Wow.
Number one is Irvin Johnson, Magic.
Yeah.
Primetime. Number 2. Number 3, the logo, Jerry West.
Oh. They called him the logo?
I didn't
He was
know that.
legitimately the logo.
I know,
So they called
but
him the
that's
logo.
so cool.
Yeah. See, I knew that one.
Was he playing and the logo at the same time, though?
I don't. Well, let's take a look at the history of the NBA logo.
I know that's a picture of him.
1969 to now, they started using that one. I think Jerry West was done by then.
Done by then.
possibly.
Okay.
Number 4, Air Jordan. Number 5, Big Papi,
Oh,
David Ortiz.
yeah.
He was still playing.
Was he?
I have that logo at 69, and his playing career ended in 74.
Cool.
Number 6, Megatron.
Oh, I watched a little thing on him.
Yeah, he's great.
You know, he didn't think he was going to play pro.
It's
like
crazy.
he went to Georgia Tech, right? Went to Georgia Tech to become an engineer. And they went through some of the highlights with that guy. And they said the reason why his career was kind of cut short is because if guys didn't play him so hard, he was running it in for 80.
Yeah.
And he just took such abuse.
Number 7, the great one. Number 8, Sweetness.
Okay.
Number 9, the bus. And number 10, the refrigerator. Let me see if Mike Tyson drops into the top 20 now.
Iron Mike.
So it's just some other ones. The Greek Freak.
Okay.
White Chocolate.
Oh, was that the basketball player for Sacramento?
Yes.
Okay.
Honey Badger.
Daniel Ricciardo?
The Captain.
Was it Daniel Ricciardo?
No, it's Tyron Matthew.
Oh, okay.
The Captain, The Truth, The Answer.
The Truth. Who was the Truth?
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. Okay.
The Juice.
OJ?
Yeah. Dr. J. Diesel. Black
Diesel.
Mamba. Larry Legend.
Shaq
Agent
had
Zero.
100.
There's a lot of good ones, man. I don't think is
What about,
Magic number 1 though?
What was the one was really good at? Was Dale Earnhardt on there? What was he? The
What was-
Eliminator?
The Eliminator, something
That's
like that.
good,
Yeah.
man.
Johnny Football.
Manziel?
Yes.
Really?
Do you know who the Sandman was? Maddie should know this. It's his team.
The Sandman was
Baseball.
baseball.
Closed games.
Latino name.
From Boston?
No.
Yankees.
You
Yankees.
disgust me for thinking I'm connected to Boston.
Okay.
Enter Sandman.
Yeah, what's his name? Riviera?
Yeah. Mariano Rivera.
Mariano. Who was
Thinking
the
I'm a
Pedro?
Red Sox fan.
Who was the?
That's so offensive to me.
How about Beast Mode?
Um,
The,
Marshawn
Ni-
Lynch.
the Nigerian Nightmare from Tecmo. Christian Okoye.
Yuka loves him.
There's a lot of good nicknames in UFC.
Yeah, but they have to have nicknames.
Do you know who Big Sexy was?
That's how I refer to myself around the house, but
Bartolo Colon.
oh,
I loved Bartolo Colon.
There's a good one here in the crime. What was the crime dog? Fred McGriff. Gager? Anyone know?
the crime dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was McGruff, but Freddie McGriff, that's what they called him?
The Big Unit.
Oh,
The bird murderer himself.
he does testosterone commercials now, right? The Big
Yeah.
Hurt.
The Big Hurt. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas.
Yeah, yeah.
Randy Johnson apparently used to keep a baseball next to his bed. So if an intruder, like a bucket of baseball, so if an intruder came in, he'd just throw baseballs
Or
at
if he got attacked by birds.
Gator is one someone says. This one on the inbox. Crazy Legs Wilkinson, Downtown Eddie Brown, Bret Hart, The Excellence of Execution, The Big Hurt, McLovin for Warren Fogle. The best nickname belongs to Willie Pless, but they didn't send in the nickname. What is Willie Pless's name?
Willie Platt?
Pless from
Pless.
the Elks.
Oh, I don't know.
I've heard it before. What is it? I don't think he sent it in. Can you let us know, please? What it is?
One thing has the Terminator, possibly. The Terminator.
For Willie Platts?
Yep.
Best current nickname is Wi-Fi for Arbor Xhekaj.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Dan Cleary, his nickname, I don't know, he went Sea Bear. That's what he wanted his nickname to be. Hey, we called him Sea Bear. I don't know. I go, why? He goes, I just like it.
The Rocket from Rip City.
What about Ishmael?
Yeah. Old Gil says Booger Larry Walker. Is that real? The Slim Reaper, Kevin Durant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What's
LeBron's again?
He doesn't have one.
The King?
Overrated, I think.
Yeah, the King.
The King.
Yeah. What's War Pig? You gotta love War Pig, right?
War Pig's the best.
War Pig is great.
The Magnificent one.
That's
the Finnish Flash.
Ooh, right.
The Russian Rocket.
Yeah.
Rem the Gem Murray.
What about there's been a lot of rockets. Maurice, Pavel. What's McDavid's?
McJesus?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
You just McJesus.
What's Leon's? Dry? No, it's not.
What is
the
it?
Deutschland Dangler?
Dr. Dry?
You know, I hate to say, I think I admitted this, but I didn't know why they called Darnell Nurse Doc for the longest time. And I'm watching the game one time, and I think I heard it, Doc, and I'm like, why do they call him Doc? And then they went like a back view, and it said Nurse, and I go, oh, right, I guess that's why.
Our good buddy Guy Flaming, he's asking a question, and you two were doing the show, so you can probably help him out more. He wants to know what was the faces of the franchise for the Flyers.
Claude Giroux, Bobby Clark, Eric Lindros,
and Bernie
Prawn. Is that what we went with?
You guys didn't put Barber in there?
No, that was the discussion.
Yeah.
Over Giroux or Barber.
More nicknames coming in. The Mayor of Commonwealth, Odell Willis.
Oh.
Charlie Hustle, Pete Rose.
Polish Prince. Your favorite of them?
The Dominator.
The Dominator.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Eddie the Eagle.
The Eagle. Yeah.
Cujo.
That's one of the most unique ones because it uses the first two letters of each of his names too, right? That's why.
Yeah. It's great.
Oh.
That's why.
Never came up across that one.
Really?
I just thought of because of the mask had the dog.
That's why. That's why they call him Cujos.
Never knew it was from that.
And J.O. Chris Joseph.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that.
Things you learn, things that you still sometimes learn. Never picked up on that once.
Yeah.
That is outstanding.
It is outstanding, and that hence the great dog masks. What a great guy.
Wait, what was Mike Tyson was Iron
Mike?
Because they called Mike Dick that. Mike did cut
Iron. Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was Mike Keenan?
Jerk.
Jerk face.
Jerk face. Jerky McJerkison.
The Mailman.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy played roller
Clyde
hockey. They called him the paper boy. Same thing. He always delivered.
How about Clyde the Glide?
Clyde the Glide.
Yeah,
Saw Clyde.
yeah,
Lots.
Did Dominique Wilkins have a nickname?
I don't know. My buddy, though, speaking of Dominique Wilkins, was down in Portland because he was doing skills stuff with the Winterhawks there, and goes into the Nike shoe store, starts talking to a guy who is with his son, and then realizes he's just it's Dominique Wilkins.
Oh wow!
He sent me a picture.
That's crazy.
It's awesome.
Aiden O'Neill says Leon's nickname is the German Gretzky.
It's a terrible nickname.
Barry the Cheater says Dale Earnhardt was the Intimidator.
Intimidator, not Eliminator, right?
Yeah.
Either way, they're still good.
There's some good ones out there. Some good ones. Hey, hit us up. Nasty Chat, slam that thumbs up. Afternoon Inbox is presented by the River Crew Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour. It's $5.25 drinks. It's available Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's 780-218-9999. Coming up next, we will do Faces of the Franchise. It's going to be fun. It's the first one I get. No, I think me and Maddie did a few. Yes, we did. But we only got a few teams left. Joaquin, you've been knocking it out of the park.
I missed yesterday, though.
Yeah, you did. But you were you've been 3 for 4 since I've been asking you. We'll do Courageous Moment, Inside the Numbers, all that still to come. And if we have time, we'll listen to the Viking, Matthias Ekholm, in the final segment. We're going to get to a break here on EST Afternoons. Here's Maddie with your sports update.
BC Lions, Ottawa Redblacks will open up Week 14 in the CFL. Both teams are coming in off of a bye. As for the Elks, they take on the Stampeders tomorrow in the Labor Day rematch. We're going to go kickoff show gets going tomorrow at 4 o'clock right here on EST. Dalton Schoen has been confirmed out as for the season after undergoing knee surgery. Bombers, they'll battle the Riders tomorrow in Winnipeg, while the first of a triple-header tomorrow will have the Owls meeting the Ticats. NFL action in Brazil later tonight. We'll see the Kansas City Chiefs battling the Los Angeles Chargers. Felix Auger-Aliassime with the court later tonight as he'll go up against number 1 ranked Jannik Sinner in semifinal action at the U.S. Open. In the first semi, Alcaraz is up 1-0 on Djokovic. He won the first set 6-4. However, in the second set, Djokovic, he's up 3 games to love. Yankees, Blue Jays, they'll open up a 3-game series out in the Bronx. Jays are up 3 games on New York for top spot in the American League East. And footy action from Romania, friendly between Canadian men's national team and Romania. Canada defeating Romania 3-0. Coming up next, Faces of the Franchise on EST Afternoons with Hernan and Gage. I'm Matthew Wanik. You're up to date.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
I just found it really interesting how much praise Draisaitl heaped on Podkolzin today. If he's going to stay on the second line all season long, does he not have to get to at least 40 points? Can he be better than Arvidsson's 27 points and 67? Can he be better than Jeff Skinner's 29 and 72? And maybe we shouldn't worry so much about the assists. Maybe if he can just score 15, 16, 17.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Taco Tuesday just got wild at the Canadian Brewhouse. New tacos and quesadillas are just $3.49 all day. And after 4 p.m., sip $5.99 spicy mango margaritas and enjoy $2 off Corona tankers. Let's talk about a good time. The Canadian Brewhouse.
September is here. Although summer's entering the 7th inning stretch, the Jays are in full swing. Be ready for the baseball playoffs. And when the fall season arrives, create space with Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
World-renowned top psychic medium and the star of Meet the Frasers, Matt Fraser comes to River Cree Resort and Casino on September 12th and 13th for a couple of special live shows. Join Matt for 2 nights of healing, hope, and laughter. Matt has become a trusted figure for people seeking closure, guidance, and connection with their loved ones. Don't miss Matt Fraser live at River Cree Resort and Casino September 12th and 13th. Both shows are 18+. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Everyone knows when you need a truck now, you call Dawn.
That's right. You call us, Frontier Cartage, when you need driver coverage or have a truck that's down.
You call Dawn from Frontier Cartage.
When you've got way more freight to move than you thought.
You call Dawn from Frontier Cartage.
When you need a truck that's available and ready to start anytime you need.
You call Dawn at Frontier Cartage, 587-222-5826. 587-222-5826.
Back here on EST Afternoons, 224. Beautiful day out there. Some CFL action tonight, some NFL action tonight. You got F1. If you're in our league, do your lineups ahead of tomorrow's qualifying. We got college ball. My Gators in action this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's my team now, man.
Who do you got?
Go
Maddie?
Gators.
Wait, this guy used to be he was trying to get into it with the Wolverines.
I just didn't.
And he goes to the Gators, like to Florida. Just a disgusting team. I'm a U.
Oh, okay.
Man. And they actually play in a couple weeks.
He's with Michael Irvin.
I wonder. No, I can't do it. It's too much. Thinking of getting to college. Why did you like the Wolverines?
No, I just picked a team, but then it just never really sat with me. And then I watched that SEE doc that just dropped on Netflix, and I like the Gators.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
No, it's not, because I hate the Gators.
Isn't that Team Tebow one?
Yeah.
Oh. What's Tebow doing now?
I think he's an SEC analyst for ESPN.
Oh, is he?
If I'm not mistaken.
How is he? Do you ever listen to him?
No.
All right, let's get to the faces of the front. We have 4 teams left. Buffalo, Colorado, Dallas. No, we did Dallas. We have 3 teams left.
And?
Detroit.
We got 4 teams.
Detroit.
And then there's the Oilers.
And the Oilers. Here we go.
Colorado.
I would love Colorado right now. Just not Buffalo.
We got the Detroit Red Wings.
Mm.
It's going to be tough, boys. It's going to be tough.
Not really.
Yzerman, all time.
Gordie Howe.
Gordie Howe.
Nick Lidstrom.
I was going to say Lidstrom.
And the Magic Man.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, what other hockey player can you ask Siri what their nickname is and they'll say their name?
But you know Zetterberg was better in points and in games instead of Datsuk. What about Fedorov?
Oof.
What about Terry Sawchuk?
Sid Abel. Never saw him play, but I heard he was really good.
Yeah, he's in here. 1918.
You might have to put Fedorov in there.
Ted Lindsay?
Okay, so we got who's for
Well,
sure?
it's
We got
3.
Howe.
Well, Howe, Yzerman, and Lidstrom. I don't think is anyone going to critique that one.
No.
Okay, so
Howe, Yzerman, Lidstrom.
So it's
Fedorov.
Zetterberg, it's Fedorov, it's Datsuk, it's Sawchuk, it's Lindsay. Those are the 5 names I'll throw out there.
We've still got Buffalo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like what other coaches said put a forward back to D and they dominated?
Ed O'Neill says Sawchuk has 3 cups and 4 Vezinas with the Red Wings.
I guess it might be Sawchuk. But what is Fedorov has a heart?
Let me look him up.
How many cups?
I mean, he's just handsome too, right?
That shot of him coming out of the tunnel in the All-Star game, you ever see that?
Fedorov has...
Didn't he have the best skates too?
He's a 3-time Stanley Cup champion. He has 1 Hart, 1 Lester B. Pearson, 2 Selkies.
That's good.
Terry Sawchuk.
Bob Probert.
Proby.
Sawchuk was a 4-time Vezina, 4-time Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, but
overall, but
there
that's
was
not
only
all.
4 teams.
What's that?
Well, that's...
What'd you say?
It's only when they had the few teams.
They didn't have as many teams.
So who are the finalists? Fedorov, Datsuk, Zetterberg, Lindsay, and Sawchuk?
Yeah.
You could probably take out Lindsay right now with this kind of conversation.
Yeah. Sorry, Ted.
He also dated Anna Kournikova, according to Max Bezuzu.
Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
We just got pummeled by the Detroit Red Wings. They were good.
Yeah.
And we walked. I remember because it was whatever. It was me, Hork, Mike Comrie, Dan Cleary. I think Rem might have been standing there too. And it was the old Joe Louis, right? So it's a dump. And we look down we come out of the dressing room and you look down the Red Wings dressing room. That's pretty cool because they got everything on the wall, but we look down and it turned, everything went slow-mo. And all you could see is this golden blonde hair kind of going back and forth. And we look down and it's Kournikova. And she's like in a one-piece, like leopard skin outfit.
Yeah.
And we were standing there. And then Mac T walked out and he looked at what we were looking at and looked at us. And we all went, oh God, we got to get out of there. But she was very easy to look at. And she knew we were all looking. That's for sure.
Are they married still?
No, she's with Iglesias.
Enrique?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, back to faces of the franchise. Who's it going to be, man?
I think you got to go with
Sergei
Fedorov.
Fedorov was linked to Tara Reid at one point.
Yeah. Let's go with Fedorov.
Over Sawchuk.
Yeah. I am anyway.
Maddie, do you agree with that?
I think I would go Sawchuk.
Wow.
Ooh. I don't know where to go. I mean, I
You're
saw
the tiebreaker.
Fedorov play, so.
I played against him.
That's crazy. You're a legend.
Didn't do too well.
So who are you going with, Hernan?
Oh, man. I feel dirty if we don't pick Sawchuk.
Go where your heart wants to take you.
Need Reed Wilkins in on this.
You want him to be the decider?
No, he always has a good list, so.
Maybe he likes what has been thrown out there already.
Yeah. He's been awfully quiet these last few days.
Yeah.
Usually he's in here right away.
Kind of makes me uncomfortable when he's out. What do you think, Maddie? You said Sawchuk?
I have Sawchuk. He's got Fedorov. You get the time. You get the deciding vote here.
Fedorov played 2 positions. Sawchuk only played 1.
But he played the toughest position. Is that fair?
But he also then did play against, like when you're looking at those Vezes Cups against 5 teams.
Yeah. And Scotty Bowman did say if Sergei Fedorov were to play defense the entire year, he's sure he could win a Norris.
It's Fedorov. Let's go.
Disrespecting Terry Sawchuk. I'm disgusted by the two of
Sawchuk,
you.
Zetterberg, and Datsuk are in the gift shop.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Just disgusted about the two of you.
Oh, well.
You
I like
go
it.
against the Canadian. Just wow.
Yeah, but Sergei defected. So he and I think he defected in Canada.
I've always liked Russian players, though. Like, my favorite player was Pavel Bure. I love that guy. After Joaquin Gage.
Do you remember seeing it? Didn't he and Fedorov played World Juniors together? Was it the World Juniors in Saskatoon that Fedorov played or Bure played? Bure led. It was a joke.
It's crazy, man. So, faces of the franchise for the Detroit Red Wings are Howe, Yzerman, Lidstrom, Fedorov. And we have 3 teams left. Buffalo, Colorado, and the good old Oilers.
Well, no one from Buffalo in the last 13 years, that's for sure.
That's a good point, man.
I've got a few for them. Oh, I want to get rid of that.
Well, there's some easy ones with Buffalo.
Yeah. There's some locks for sure. Colorado too is gonna be super easy. I don't want to do it now. Yeah.
I got 3 right off the bat.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, I could go 4.
Sandis Ozenlund.
No.
Uwe Krupp. Adam Deadmarsh. Hey, from the factory.
From the factory.
Yeah, you played with him.
I did.
Trail BC, baby.
Yeah. His dad was a psycho.
I thought Anna Kournikova was dating Pavel Bure and left him because Pavel didn't want to get married.
No, the rumor was he was with she was with Fedorov. Then they broke up, but then Pavel was spotted with Anna in Long Beach at a restaurant.
Ooh.
And I think she was doing it just to make Sergei jealous because they got back together.
They were reported to have been engaged in 2000 after a reporter took a photo of them in a Florida restaurant where Bure supposedly asked Kournikova to marry him. As the story made headlines in Russia, they were both heavily followed in the media as they were celebrities out there. They denied the engagement. Kournikova, 10 years younger than Bure, was 18 at the time, too. That's from the Wikipedia.
Interesting. Who's married to the Full House girl again?
Valerie.
Valerie Bure. Okay. And you said they're still married?
They're still together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, good for him.
You think they live in the U.S.?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah. Cool.
L.A.?
L.A.
I don't know if it's L.A.
I'm pretty sure it's L.A.
Beverly Hills.
I don't know.
She made a lot of money off Full House.
She still does, doesn't she?
Oh, because they started a new one when they're older?
I think so.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's get courageous moment presented by Alberta Blue Cross. Every great play starts with courage. Alberta Blue Cross is proud to support Albertans through all of life's meaningful moments. In today's courageous moment, courtesy of our lovely producer. How about Team Canada in the soccer world? Going into Romania.
The belly of the beast.
The belly of the beast. Because in international soccer, it's really hard to win on the road. It is.
Yeah.
And they go in there and they win 3-0.
The Romanians didn't represent that well in there. Like there were a lot of empty seats.
Oh yeah.
That's not cool.
So they travel. They only get together for a week before this team, and just seeing people kind of put up reports on X that this is the best Canada's looked in a while. Of course, we're like half watching the game because we're doing the show. But you got to give them props. What's the coach's name again, Matty?
Jesse Marsh.
Jesse Marsh doing a fantastic job. Eustáquio looked fantastic. I was able to watch a bit of the first half. Jonathan David scored again. The other goal scorer was Emil Ahmed and Nico Seeger, who's from Croatia but has dual citizenship, so he could play for Canada. He opted for Canada. He scored. So our courageous moment for today's Canada going into Romania.
I like it.
And winning 3-0 in their first of 2 international friendlies in this international break. They'll take on Wales on Tuesday. It's going to be another good test. They need to play European clubs. They need to play South American clubs. They need to play the top clubs in the world. It's the only way they're going to get better ahead of next year's World Cup. And, of course, the courageous moment is presented by the Alberta Blue Cross. Matty's got it.
Matty, you're good. You're good with the artistic talent too. It's amazing how you just whipped that up, man.
Okay, thank you. I just get on my computer and I draw it up. Gordy's easy.
Yeah.
The middle two both look the same. They both look like Nick Lidstrom almost.
Yeah, I think Lidstrom's supposed to be in the way back. Beside Gordy, I think is supposed to be Yzerman.
They look almost identical, and that does not look like Steve Yzerman.
No, I think it's Lidstrom twice.
Lidstrom twice?
It does look like Lidstrom twice.
I don't see Steve Yzerman on here. Because Fedorov's
on the end, great.
Right?
Gordy looks Fedorov too.
Well, I thought that's Lidstrom. Now you think that's
end?
Oh, that's
at the end. It's Fedorov.
At the end.
Is that Fedorov?
Yeah,
that's Fedorov.
Yeah.
Lidstrom looks like he's beside Fedorov.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the Yzerman is Lidstrom, but which one I don't know.
To tell you the truth, looks like a young Mike Babcock. We better get that guy off of there.
If any, Yzerman. I don't think any of those guys look like Yzerman.
No, they don't.
No.
That's where I thought maybe they were trying to get the right one, but that's Fedorov then. So Lidstrom, they just used Lidstrom twice.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how it looks like Gordie Howe's got like a lapel.
Yeah, he
him.
does.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah.
Oh, he's just pure class.
He's got the Reg Dunlop popped collar.
He's pure class, man.
I like that.
That's awesome. Well, that does it for Faces of the Franchise and Courageous Moments. Coming up next, we'll hear a little bit of Matthias Ekholm. We'll also get into some inside the numbers for the Elks Stamps game that goes tomorrow. That's all coming up here on EST Afternoons. Keep slamming that thumbs up for us and hit us up on the River Korean box 780-218-9999 and on the Nasty Chat. We're back after the break here to close out EST Afternoons.
BC Lions, Ottawa Redblacks will kick things off for Week 14 in the Canadian Football League. Both teams coming in off a bye. As for the Edmonton Elks, they're battling the Calgary Stampeders at Commonwealth Stadium tomorrow in the Labor Day rematch. Green and Gold kickoff show will get going 4 o'clock right here on EST. Dalton Schoen has been confirmed as out for the season after undergoing knee surgery. Bombers will battle the Riders tomorrow, while the Owls will meet the Ticats in the first game of a triple header. NFL action in Brazil tonight. We'll have the LA Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Felix Auger-Aliassime will hit the court later tonight as he goes up against number 1 ranked Yannick Sinner in semifinal action at the U.S. Open. Early semifinal action. Carlos Alcaraz, he won the first set over Djokovic 6-4 in the second set. Djokovic has a 4 games to 3 lead. MLB action tonight. We'll have the Yankees hosting the Blue Jays. It's open up a 3-game series. The Jays are 3 games up on New York for top spot in the American League East. And footy action from Romania. Friendly between Canadian men's national team and Romania. Canada winning 3-0. Coming up next is the final segment of EST Afternoons with Hernan and Gager. I'm Matthew Wanik. You're up to date.
It's wing showdown time at the Canadian Brewhouse. Creamy street corn goes head-to-head with Mexican chili lime. 2 bold flavors battling for your taste buds. Grab them anytime, or just 69 cents every Wing Wednesday. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
The leaves are turning, and just like golf season, time is running out to get in on Play Alberta's biggest offer ever. For a limited time only, new players can get up to a $1,000 casino bonus when they sign up. There's never been a better time to join the fun. Visit playalberta.ca today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. Remember, if you gamble, please use your game sense.
World-renowned top psychic medium and the star of Meet the Frasers, Matt Fraser comes to River Cree Resort and Casino on September 12th and 13th for a couple of special live shows. Join Matt for 2 nights of healing, hope, and laughter. Matt has become a trusted figure for people seeking closure, guidance, and connection with their loved ones. Don't miss Matt Fraser live at River Cree Resort and Casino September 12th and 13th. Both shows are 18 plus. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Final segment here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, Matthew Wanik, Hernan Salas here with you. Reminder at 3 o'clock, Reed Wilkins, J. Mel, take over. We'll take you right up until 6, and then tomorrow, 4 p.m., Green and Gold kickoff show. Elk Stamps, 4 o'clock with Matthew Wanik and J. Mel. We were just talking about it. Felix Auger-Aliassime in the semifinals today at the U.S. Open.
Yeah,
you give
after
him
this one.
Any chance?
Any chance?
Do you have a chance to win tonight?
There's always a chance, but
these 3 guys in the U.S. are just all studs.
Yeah. Do you ever read any tennis biographies?
No.
They're the best.
Yeah.
If you like, go grab Agassi's book, Connor's book, McEnroe. They're all great, but they're just they talk about the mental side of these games and how difficult it is, and the gap between, from the number 1 seed to even the number 3 seed is cavernous, right? To get to the number 1 spot. Just showed Stefan Edberg. Martina Navratilova's there.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. She's on Miami Housewives.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just...
I wouldn't know that, but my wife watches that show.
Alcaraz looks really good.
I like his outfit. I like the purple.
Yeah. With a nice tan.
Yeah, you'd look good in that.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe that should be your outfit for the next marathon.
I'm running tomorrow. My first time since the marathon.
Really?
The Achilles is feeling normal.
Where are you going to go?
Just downtown.
Yeah?
Start slow, I'll update everybody.
Okay. You should... take it to the grass, though. Don't get some soft landing.
You know what? I gotta just go run at a soccer field in circles for.
Or if there's a nice track,
There's not.
Is there trails that you can run on?
Not grass. Very hard.
Yeah, because it's all bumpy, I guess.
Let's get to inside.
Matt, are you running?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I need to get back out there. I enjoy it. I like doing it. It's fun.
Okay.
I'm at times too lazy. It's nice to just go home and sit down and do nothing.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes that's needed, actually.
Let's get to Inside the Numbers for Play Alberta. Play Alberta is your home for online gaming excitement featuring casino games, live dealer action, lottery, instants, and sports betting. Now with the new Play Alberta app, you can take the fun with you anywhere. Download the app or sign up today at playalberta.ca. I already mentioned it. Hit on the log shop last night. That was awesome. Finally. It's been a while.
Good work.
All right. It's going to be tough for the Elks, guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Calgary is on pace for the best defensive season on record since the CFL began compiling drive data in 2006. That's how good they are. Opponents have scored touchdowns on just one of every 10 possessions. It's crazy. Crazy. Calgary's holding teams to a league low 18 offensive points per game, nearly a touchdown less than the league average.
Wow.
They're ranked first in TDs allowed, opponent TDs allowed, opponent yards per play, opponent pass efficiency rating, opponent second down conversion rate, fewest opponent big plays, forced turnovers. And to close it all out, guys, the defense is tied for the league lead in return touchdowns with 4.
Really?
So what I'm trying to say is that is tomorrow their off game.
You know.
Yeah,
I know.
Like, that's an unreal defense right there. Unreal.
I mean,
trying to look for some positives on the Elks.
The positive you can look at is they could be a little fat and sassy, right?
That's
let's face it, the Elks are a wounded dog. You know, they're laying there, but they have some snarl. They can bite.
Keep in mind, on Monday, they had their strongest defensive performance of the season. They allowed the fewest passing yards, completions, completion percentage, and time of possession while having to make the fewest tackles in any game this year. Can they build on that? I mean, they lost Niles Morgan and Jake Serez.
It's so hard because they lost a lot of beef, right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Character game, though.
It is it's gonna show, but again, like, it's one of those games where you're like looking at it, you're like, you know, you can obviously the effort's gonna be there, Gage, but it might not be enough.
The one thing about the CFL, though, like, how many times you look at games where they are going to get killed,
yes,
and then all of a sudden, the other team comes up with a good performance. Like, who was?
Maddie, do you have the line for the game tomorrow?
There's a couple of games at the beginning of the year that we were watching. Who was going into? Was it Montreal? Who was going into Montreal? Montreal won, I think.
Calgary?
It might have been that game.
-7.
See, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
I thought.
Why is it that low?
Because that's a big number still.
Okay.
Like, it's still a big number. It's like they're saying Calgary's going to win by a touchdown. That's a lot. Yeah, I think the highest line we've kind of seen this season is about 10.5 or 11 or something.
Is it? Okay.
The one thing I would say about the Stamps is that, though, like, their average margin of victory this season in their 7 wins is 15 points.
Really?
When they win by a lot.
Yeah.
What's the quarter things? Elks don't do well in the third quarter. Stamps do actually well in the third quarter. The Calgary Stampeders are -127 in the third quarter if you're looking for a little something that you don't want to bet fully in this game, but you also don't want to bet against the Elks. For the whole game.
The other key component to this game is Cody Fajardo can't be playing Frogger. Right?
Yeah.
Like, give the man some protection.
I want to see, like, how good is the coverage on the Stampeders? Is it phenomenal as well? Like, it's got to be because I don't know. I don't know enough. I'll be honest. I don't. But I'm listening to you, and you have a little bit more knowledge, and you've watched more. Maddie, Fajardo, even the experts are saying that he has a tendency to hold on to the ball too long.
He's commented on that too himself.
Really?
Yep.
So, I mean, he's going to make that adjustment. He's a veteran guy. He was rushed so much last night. He realizes he's got to probably get the ball out a lot quicker and stuff.
Yeah. And
So-
to help his O-line when it's struggling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think it's like you want the ball out. I think I saw yesterday on the broadcast, and I remember McLeod Bethel Thompson last year. He said, you want to have the ball out of your hands in 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's like it's 2.5 or so. I thought yeah.
That's so quick. Bro.
That is fast. 1,000 to boom.
Okay, I have my question that I wanted to ask. Good thing I remembered. So Maddie and Joaquin, if BC wins tonight, okay, that puts them up 4 points on the Elks. Let's just say the Elks lose tomorrow. So they're 4 points back. Playoffs are probably a pipe dream at that point, guys, right? Especially with the schedule the Elks have. There's only going to be, 6 games left after that.
That's Vince Carter slam dunk competition.
Okay, so with all the info I just gave you guys, would you go back to Trey Ford?
Will they or would I?
Would you?
It depends how they lose today or tomorrow. If that's the thing. If you're talking about a loss after, like we're saying there's a loss, then moving forward. If it's a loss like last week where the Elks don't, maybe only score 1 touchdown or fewer, might as well. Because I'm going to throw one thing out there when it comes to, like, Cody has played well.
Yeah.
But against Saskatchewan, the comeback came in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
They had 4 points going into the fourth quarter. They didn't score a lot. And that was their last good opponent that they faced. Because now we can take Hamilton out of the equation of being a good opponent. We talk about that, how they almost won that football game. Hamilton has proved they're not that good this season. Like, they're not at that upper echelon. So it's not that good. It takes away from the Elks being like, hey, look how good we played against Hamilton. Because, actually, they're not that good of a football team. And this is, they didn't play well against Montreal as an offensive unit.
Yeah.
They didn't get They didn't score a touchdown. I don't care about yards.
Yeah.
Yards don't matter to me on offense. It's the points that you score on offense. And they didn't score a touchdown this past week. And you look at the wins that they have, it is that Montreal, as I said, they had 1 good offensive drive. Toronto, Ottawa weren't great teams. Now, maybe Toronto looks a little bit better now with the way Toronto was playing, so I'll give the Elks that one. In the end, you get smoked by the Stamps again, and you don't score touchdowns. You're not good enough against good teams. It's just that simple. You are in the same spot that you were the last number of years where you could beat some of the bad teams, but you're not beating anyone of importance.
They haven't beat anyone in the West.
That, honestly, the way I would do this for the rest of this season, if that's the case, going into training camp next year, I would go Koskinen, Mike Smith route.
Oh, win you
get next week. Lose, you're out. Next guy goes in.
I didn't know those guys could play quarterback.
But that's how I would go into. Like, I would have full training camp next year.
Well,
and it would go throughout the rest of this season. Like, I would, like, if they get smoked, it might as well just go into Toronto and be like, hey, Trey, you're starting, or Cody, you're starting. But if you lose, we're going to the other guy. And they get the ball until they lose. And then you get the ball back. And next year, complete open camp. If that's the way we're talking about where they get smoked tomorrow. If they win or it's a close game, you stick with Cody. It's easy.
So that says to me that we're settled that Trey Ford right now is what he is, and you don't need to see anything more.
No, I think I would like to see it with a different offensive scheme, but that's not coming.
No, of course not.
So I know what he is with this scheme.
So because I look at Ed Hervey, does he go to Mark Hill and say, hey, Kay, listen, we got this guy for 3 years or 2 more years after this. Cody's a free agent. We're going to have to pay him if he wants to stay. What's the plan here? Are we going to try to see if this is going to work with Trey, or is Cody our guy and we're going to work out a deal and just keep rolling with Cody? They have to make that decision soon.
They kind of do, but it's also like, where's Cody going to go?
Oh, there's a few teams.
Yeah.
Who?
He's not
Ottawa.
going to command a ton of money.
No, but in most teams, he's a backup.
Yeah.
Here he's a starter.
He's not taking over in Montreal. He's not taking over Calgary, BC, Saskatchewan, Winnipeg, Hamilton, or Toronto. The only other possible option that would open up going into next season would be Ottawa.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, you don't even have to worry about the risk of, like, this might be just like, to a degree. That was also the thing with Trey and why he signed here was there's nowhere else to go. Cody's in that same type of situation where, to me, like, he I think has by far the upper hand for next year. that's maybe where that might be the one reason you actually go away from Cody.
Yeah.
If you lose big to Calgary, because that's my caveat here. It's if you lose big, is that now you know what Cody is with this team. You're happy with him with this team. You give Trey one last chance to be like, hey, do you want to have a shot at a competition next year, or are we just going to release you?
Yeah.
I think what you're doing is whoever's. I like what you said, Matty. I like what after this game. Regardless of how they win or lose, I think it's especially if they lose.
Well, it's not if they win. If they win, you beat Calgary. You're still in the conversation. You have to stick with Cody Fajardo. There's no other question in that
BC wins, you lose. It's pretty much nails in the coffin playoff wise.
Yeah, because if the Elks need to get, like, if you say I think 9 wins is what it's going to take, there's only 6 games left or something.
So, but I think you. Even if they lose bad, I still think you go to Fajardo and see how it goes.
Sure.
If it's bad, then you go, yeah, Trey, you're in next game.
And that's what I would
That's
make.
what I would do.
But I would tell Cody that too ahead of time. Look, we're out of the playoffs. Where if you don't perform, the moment you don't get a win, we're going to the other guy. Yeah. So go get wins the rest of the way. And if not, we're going to go to Cody and Trey. And then you say that to Trey too. If you lose, we're going back to Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it's probably the best solution right now. But we got to get out of here. Everybody, thank you so much for listening and watching us, and the thumbs up and all the messages you sent to the River Cree inbox and the nasty chat. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Lots of sports coming your way, so enjoy it. Enjoy the weather. It's supposed to be like 27. For Matthew Wanik and Joaquin Gage, I'm Hernan Salas saying enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the sports. Be safe out there. We love you. Chowder.